This is part two of Proverbs 12:14. A man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hands shall be rendered unto him. There are, we find, rewards for right speech and actions. While most are way too concerned about the world's ideas of success, they forget that God and men will honor the godly. Years ago, a friend of mine was in Albuquerque speaking to an administrator at a local hospital. And as he was speaking to him, he asked him, he said, do you know of any more nursing graduates from Pensacola Christian College? And my friend asked him, well, why do you ask? And he said, because they won't steal from the cabinets, the drugs. They will be there on time. They will do the right thing. I can trust them. What a great, marvelous testimony that the world is looking for that kind of thing. Speaking right and doing right brings rewards. The world may not exalt or reward virtue, but this true proverb gives wonderful advice. If you use your mouth for kind, spiritual, and wise words, God and men will reward you with satisfying honors. And both God and men will also surely compensate you for good works of charity, godliness, and truth. If you use your mouth for folly, lies, or boasting, it will bring trouble. Proverbs 10:6 says, blessings are upon the head of the just, but violence covereth the mouth of the wicked. The same is true of actions. Things done with your hands. Only noble deeds bring good rewards. Isaiah 3:10-11 says, say ye to the righteous, that it may be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doings. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. The reward here is to the speaker. Proverbs 13:2 says, a man shall eat good by the fruit of his mouth, but the soul of the transgressors shall eat violence. We tend to do very little concerning our speech, and oftentimes thinking that it's not really that important, when indeed it is of most importance. Speech either blesses or curses. Speech is that which is gracious or condemning. It either draws people together or separates them. We find that amongst families and friends far too often. This verse ties our words with our works. Now think about it. When the mouth, whatever the mouth does, so does the hand. It's because out of the heart that a man speaks, and it's a good heart that will produce good works towards mankind. And so you get this phrase, a man shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth, a colon, which means explanation following, and the recompense of a man's hand shall be rendered unto him. There is reward for right speaking and right doing. The psalmist, I believe, have a tremendous prayer. In Psalm 19:14, it says, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer.